So we have two people. One person finds their work boring, their life boring, but they still grind for their success. And the second person also grinds equally as hard, but they enjoy the work, they enjoy the process, they enjoy the life they're living and the discipline they're enacting. Who is going to make their success? Of course, it's the latter guy, because he has an extra degree of motivation to do the work because he's simply loving the process. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to love the process, how to make it so that the work you're doing is simply too enjoyable to not do during the day, making you 10, 20, even 30 times more productive than you usually are. And let's get into it. Hello, I'm Dylan, and I work with high potential professionals and entrepreneurs who are finally ready to beat procrastination once and for all. I work with people who have high ambitions, big goals, big aspirations they want to bring to actuality, but simply a lack of a productivity system behind them, so they simply don't make progress. I don't work with lazy people. I don't work with people who are lazy. I work with people who have huge aspirations they want to achieve, but no productivity tools, techniques and strategies behind them to pick them up on those days of procrastination. I personally was in this exact same position. I had over 5,000 hours or 210 days straight wasted on Call of Duty and other such video games. I was in that exact same position that you might be in now, but now I effortlessly and easily breeze through large banks for my work, for my business, for my education and for my personal development goals. And I'm no different to you. The only thing that's different from me to you is I have a whole host of tools, techniques and strategies behind me to ensure that I never fall down to the traps of procrastination and a lack of productivity. And if you want that same result, the top link in the description will take you there, or just subscribe as I post free videos every single day. But how do we love the process? And the easiest way we can define loving the process, because it is inanimate to a certain degree, is dopamine. Dopamine is the molecule of motivation, of feeling good essentially during the day. And if you don't get dopamine released when doing the work you do day to day, then of course you're not going to love the process. So how do we make sure we release dopamine during the work? And there's a few ways we can do it. The first way is to make the work the only thing that really releases high doses of dopamine. Just before we continue on with the video, I have a unique high leverage opportunity just for people like you. I want to work with people who have high ambition but no productivity system to back them. I won't bog you down with the details, but I'm guaranteeing you 30 days of pure productivity linked in the top link in the description with my productivity performance plan. You get everything you need to turn productive. I'll work with you personally, daily, one-to-one. In terms of daily pricing, it's cheaper than the coffee you buy every single morning, so it's time for you to finally take action and invest in yourself with an actual return on your investment this time. I have limited spots this month, so act fast or you won't have this opportunity. The top link will take you there. Let's get into the rest of this video. For example, again, we have two people. One person scrolls their phone, that's all they do during the day. And the second person works all day. Who is going to have more dopamine released? And of course, it's the first guy, the guy scrolling the phone. So scientifically, neurologically, the first person who's scrolling the phone is going to be loving the process, enjoying the process more than the second guy, right? But now if we swap the positions round and the guy doing the work all day is scrolling and the scroller is doing the work all day, you see a funny thing happen, because now it's not about who's loving the process, it's about who's hating the process the most. Because the guy who's been scrolling all day and then gone to do productive work all day, his baseline is now so low from the constant consumption of short form content and stimulating, hyper-stimulating content, that he can't even find even the smallest degree of motivation to do the work. So he is having the worst time of his life, and no, he is not enjoying the process. So what can we learn from this? And it's the dopamine detox, to simply stop doing the things that are giving you so much instant dopamine hits. So stop scrolling as much, switch to long form content. It's equally as stimulating sometimes, but progressively deload the amount of stimulation you get by going from short form to long form to podcasts to unedited, uncensored podcasts that aren't even funny, they're purely educational. And by that point, you'll have such little dopamine coming from these things that when you sit down to do your work, the work is exciting, your brain finds it interesting and then releases dopamine, because your baseline is not that low anymore. You've slowly built up, progressively overloaded the stuff you're watching, decreased the stimulation, and now you're loving the process, you're loving the work. But the second part of this video is to have faith. Have faith in what you're doing. Link the end goal with the work you're doing, because then you'll be maximally motivated to do it. Because again, you have two people. There's one person who maybe is religious, maybe believes in the universe, maybe he's seen his friend in the exact same business model get the exact same results that he wants. And the second person who's got none of that, and they have no faith. They're just shooting a shot and not even praying it hits. They don't care in the process. They don't care of the result, and they have no faith in whatever they're doing. Who's going to make more results? Of course, the first guy. Link it. Write your goals down every single day. Put them on your wall. Speak them into the mirror if you have to, but just link what you want with the work you're doing and have faith that you can achieve it, because I believe in you. God believes in you. The universe believes in you. Your friends believe in you. Your family hopefully believes in you. And it is 100% possible as long as you don't quit. So don't quit. Have faith you'll succeed, and you will bring that to actuality. I guarantee it so. But I hope you found this video valuable, and I hope you love the process from here on out. And again, if you're looking to work with me one-to-one, the top link in the description will take you there. I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you.